Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Just Force 911. I'm your host, William Hindman. How are you today? Good, I hope. Today we're going to talk about the insanity of the officers in the Kentucky State Troopers Association. It seems like they have several psychos that they don't know quite what to do with. Hopefully one is gone and the other one is short-lived. But we shall see, won't we? Hey, today's video comes from Leroy Truth Investigations. He's a gentleman that goes out and does auditing in a suit and a tie and basically just asks questions. So, if you would do me a favor, get hold of Leroy, tell him I sent you guys over there. Please subscribe to him, get his like and share, and hit his thumbs up, please. Tell him I sent you guys over there. Now, while you're here, please hit the subscribe button. We're trying to get to 4,000 subscribers by the 27th. Don't think we're going to make it, but that's okay. No big deal. It looks like I'm going to have 1,000 videos this year. The 27th is our first year anniversary. I'm very happy with that, as a matter of fact. 1,000 videos. Wow. Who would have thought when this thing started? But if you would, hit the subscribe button, please, the like and share, the thumbs up, and leave me a comment. The psycho insanity of the Connecticut State Troopers we thought was just with Mr. Fahey, but it looks like another trooper, Snaps, S-N-A-P-S, also had a psychopathic problem. But we'll have Mr. Leroy explain it to us, if you would, please. And on with the video. Here we go.
Everyone's got something to say. You gotta be. You gotta be. Step out.
I have a car.
Step out.
All right.
It's the meltdown that's landing this state trooper nearing retirement in hot water.
I got 14 months. I can't wait to be done.
Welcome, everyone. I'm Leroy Truth of Leroy Truth Investigations, and this is Connecticut State Trooper Matthew Spina.
I am Leroy Truth from Leroy Truth Investigations, because the truth matters. I am Leroy Truth.
You're going to see the short news report from Inside Edition, which, by the way, happened a few years ago, and they didn't bother to share the trooper's name, who happens to be a Connecticut State Trooper, who many sources have come to me saying they think he was a Siamese twin conjoined at the hip of another deranged officer, Bryan Fahey of the Connecticut State Troopers. When you see this guy, they're the same. The only difference here is Matthew Spina hadn't learned how to spit yet.
You gotta be. You gotta be. Everyone's got something to say.
I'm a goddamn Connecticut State Trooper.
And he only had 14 months to go. He complains, I only got 14 months to go. I don't want to put up with this.
I got 14 months. I can't wait to be done.
It erupted when a motorist in New Haven, Connecticut was pulled over for speeding after giving the trooper the bird. The driver.
And you people are okay with our officers acting this way. Why aren't you guys having pitchforks and torches? I don't get it. You guys ought to be outraged when you see your officers act this way. We pay our public officials to act this way? Really? Huh.
Driver says he didn't realize it was a trooper in an unmarked car.
A public servant acting this way. I wonder if I could do that at the shop, when I'm talking to a customer. Just fly off the handle like that. You don't think I'd be fired immediately? Yeah, okay.
Can I just ask you why you're riding their butt like that
And this is the first time this clown's done this?
and speeding, man?
When the trooper tells the driver to get out of the car, things really get heated.
Now, does anybody see a semi in their view on going the same direction? Because I don't see one. I see one on the other side, but I don't see a semi. Oh, I guess there's a semi right up there about a half mile away. But the officer didn't seem to be in any hurry to get there. Interesting. And I'm sure you guys are asking why I'm asking about the semi. You'll find out in a minute.
Hey, could I just ask you why you're riding their butt like that and speeding, man?
I'm running his license plate because everybody else is speeding. Why are you speeding?
I was only going 60.
Speed limit's 40. Look at the
50.
signs.
Okay.
Bye-bye. Do
All
yourself
right.
a favor. Oh, give me the weed, too.
No, I have a.
Yeah,
I have a medical marijuana card.
Step out.
I have a card.
Step out.
Now look how Connecticut State Trooper Matthew Spino gets so enraged simply because this man is saying that he has a medical certificate for the marijuana. And this cop takes it as he's mouthing off to him, and he's created a mortal violation of ego. This is insane what sets this guy off. If he's like this on video, what does he do behind closed doors? Just like Sergeant Deranged Bryan Fahey.
Where on a highway is it 40 miles an hour? Really? On a freeway? A highway, an interstate freeway. 40 miles an hour? Really? Okay.
All right, stop, man.
You want to fucking run your mouth? No problem. You came to the right guy. Step out.
All right, stop.
Come on.
Stop.
He's real big and bad with that gun, isn't he? I bet you take that gun away, he's just a regular little pussy.
Hands, please. Sure, unfat. Anything sharp?
No, sir.
Where's the marijuana?
I have it in my car, but I have
Where's
a
the
weed
card?
card. I have a weed card.
6 feet apart. Right now, you're just being detained. You're not under arrest.
All right.
Still come out with your hostile attitude.
No, I really don't.
See, the blue car
Yeah, which one?
was tailing me
Yeah.
while I was pacing a tractor trailer looking for a motor vehicle violation because the
Okay.
governor's office has gotten multiple complaints
Yeah.
on traffic stops.
I know.
Okay?
I know that.
So we're out doing our thing.
Okay.
He decides to pass me and flip me off.
All right, Spino, I'm sorry, dude.
All right?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
So who the fuck do you think you are worried about what I'm doing?
Okay.
The blue car flipped him off? All right, I'm really confused now. He was following a semi to do a traffic stop. There was no semi there. The blue car was following him and passed him and flipped him off. And this is a black car. Are you guys following this, or is it just me?
You're right. I know I'm right, goddammit! Fuck now!
Anybody say
Everyone's got something to fucking
Loser.
say! Mind your own goddamn business! You're fucking speeding! How would I start with that?
You're right. Listen, I'm sorry.
No shit! I was following that kid for a reason, and if you hadn't done that fucking stupid stunt, I'd be with him right now. But no! You just couldn't leave it alone, could you? You had to be a fucking American. God help you if there's anything illegal in this car. Is it in the original dispensary container? What? It's gross. Is it in the original dispensary container? Then you're fucked. How's that sound? No shit. Mind your own fucking business next time.
And this is the way our public servants act. And you people don't have pitchforks and torches. Oh, incredible.
Yeah, it's called shut the fuck up.
I wish they would have taken this guy's suspension away and fired him. Because it's asinine.
Shut moving along, I was going to hit you with a simple citation that I give, but no. You got to be... You just couldn't fucking shut your mouth. Where you going anyway? Where do you work? Where?
It's called the American Pulp.
What's that? Paper?
Yeah, you know, like the liquor bottles and stuff that the shit comes in, like the train. I promise you, I only have weed in the car. Honest to goodness. And it's all right here in my glove box right here.
You ever heard of what a heat seeker is?
No.
A heat seeker is something that draws attention to itself. Heat-seeking missiles, they go for the heat. Sit the fuck down. Did I tell you them all?
And this isn't babbling from a psychopath? Okay. Do you people up in Connecticut try to hire the mentally challenged? Is that what it is? Or what? I don't get it.
Why am I speeding? I'm doing my fucking job. Connecticut General Statute 14-298 allows law enforcement officers to disregard the traffic laws in the performance of their duties. How the fuck am I going to catch a speeder if I'm not speeding? You late for your job at NASA with physics?
You're right, man.
Where do you want this doesn't get trashed?
That's my advice.
I can tell. I don't want to get ruined. Unfucking-believable. It just never fucking ends in this fucking job. I got 14 months. I can't fucking wait to be done. This ought to tell you why our department, instead of having 1,300, has 850 right now. There's a fucking clue to the public. What a bunch of assholes you are.
You know, the whole public are a bunch of assholes, and you Connecticut state troopers aren't. And this is the way, as a public servant, you act. I do hope that the public servants, as Connecticut state troopers, are not like this clown or Fahey.
Right there. You want it on paper or not? Is it in the original dispensary container? No shit. Turn around. Every question maker. You think I'm kidding? You think I'm fucking kidding? Look at me. Do I look like I'm happy with you right now? Shut your fucking mouth, mind your own business, and be on your way. Don't you ever fuck with me again.
Hey, can you be safe?
Can anybody say complete, total asshole? And you're okay with your public servants acting this way? Wow. You know, people, if you're okay with your public servants acting this way, then you're part of the problem.
The trooper says he was pursuing a speeding trucker.
Mind your own business and be on your way.
The driver later posted this video.
That police officer had no reason to do what he did. He was acting like a loose cannon.
The state police are calling the trooper's rant disturbing.
Step out.
I have a card.
Step out.
It's got to be the Siamese twin of deranged Connecticut State Trooper Bryan Fahey, and this is deranged Connecticut State Trooper Matthew Spina. He said, I was just going to give you a simple citation. Oh, my God. And by the way, he didn't end up getting anything. No citation. This guy was out of control, and he has a gun, and he has the authority of the state to unalive people. And he should have been fired instantly. And the Connecticut State Police investigated themselves, and let's see what happened here. What else do they report?
Incident ended without the driver being ticketed. The department says an internal affairs investigation has been initiated and the trooper has been put in an administrative position away from contact with the public.
Ladies and gentlemen, where else can you have a job and you go deranged psycho Norman Bates on someone and still keep your job? So he was put on administrative duty, 99.999% with pay. We have to stop the disparity between the accountability for bad police officers like this. And where are the good police officers condemning that egregious, aggressive, violent action towards the gentleman here in the car? This has got to stop, ladies and gentlemen. And through Sean of Long Island Audit, how he is exposing the deranged violence of Sergeant Bryan Fahey, and all of us doing videos on this and expanding on it and exposing this and reporting on what they did to Sean. And not only Sergeant Bryan Fahey is guilty, but the Groton Police Department is guilty. They saw the video. There was no crime by Sean or his cameraman. None. Zero. Lots of crimes of Sergeant Bryan Fahey. How did he go free? And now he's got free 24/7 protection, not with just one state trooper, but someone told me they went to this cul-de-sac yesterday and they peacefully observed in the public road 2 Connecticut state troopers now. I mean, it's out of control. Who are the victims? Not Bryan Fahey, Sean of Long Island Audit and his brave videographer. Now watch this. This will make your blood boil. So after the trooper, Matthew Spina, harasses and assaults and unlawfully arrests and profanely and aggressively swears at the gentleman in the car, of course, officer or trooper Matt, they hate to be called officers, trooper Matthew Spina plays victim. And he set up a GoFundMe page for $10,000. Didn't quite raise that. And look, first there was a video. Number one, the video is no longer available because the YouTube account associated with this video has been terminated. Maybe YouTube did something right here. Then, let's go on here. Oh, so here's the amount. Was trying to raise $10,000. Only got 35 people to donate, 13%. That's not good. Didn't have so much support. A lot of smart people out there. And Walt Snyder was organizing that. And when I found out who Walt Snyder is, and again, this is just crazy. And so we have here, let me move this over a little bit. A seasoned Connecticut trooper. Now, this is the justification, the victim statement here. Victim statement, that's crazy. Matthew Spina, 19 years of service. I wonder how many times he has done things like that or worse. He deals with a driver with, now they try to victim shame the victim here. Whatever this guy did in the past is irrelevant. But look what they do. They pull out the victim, and I'm not justifying anything this person may or may not have done. I don't even know if this is true or not. But they try to hurt the credibility of the person who, he's not the one who calls Matthew Spina to do violence on him. So they say, Matthew Spina, 19 years of service, deals with a driver with 7 prior arrests, some felonies, including violence and harassment. The driver interfered with the trooper's pursuit of a motor vehicle by giving the finger. That was quite an interference. They gotta stop. Police have got to stop getting so gluteus maximus hurt and someone gives them the finger. Now, something I personally wouldn't do. But, you know, it's a First Amendment right. Just suck it up. Sticks and stones may break my bones, but words and someone giving you the finger doesn't hurt you. So he was in pursuit of a so-called speeding vehicle, and he stopped because his ego damage and his ego being violated so profoundly was more important than pursuing a speeder. So obviously the speeder wasn't speeding that much. Or Matthew Spina's ego was just so incredibly, extremely damaged. I'm surprised they didn't have ego damage numbers in here as well for additional money to be raised. So the driver interfered with the trooper's pursuit of a motor vehicle and, unknown to Trooper Spina, apparently baited him and subsequently filmed the contact. He gave the guy the finger. Is that such a powerful gesture that can stop a speeding bullet and a speeding Connecticut State Trooper in the course of their so-called duty? That's not baiting him. And if you felt it was baiting him, don't take the bait. It's a First Amendment protected activity, for God's sakes. Is your skin that thin? And I want to find out what Matthew Spina is doing now.
If you get baited and you take the bait, aren't you the idiot? Why is somebody bad or wrong for baiting you and you're dumb enough to fall into the trap? Wow.
This guy is a Mother Teresa. And then it goes on to say, unfortunately, the state of Connecticut, responding to political pressure. How about responding to doing the right thing? Got the video. No investigation necessary. Cop was out of control. The driver was not. If he was, believe me, as you know, that video would be all over that news report. But it wasn't. Doesn't exist there. Unfortunately, the state of Connecticut, responding to political pressure, suspended Trooper Spina indefinitely, probably with pay. Trooper Spina, who also served 14 additional years with the National Guard and Army Corps of Engineers, had 11 months to go. He said 14, I believe, to receive his earned full retirement. Well, I don't see any earned retirement with his actions there. And being that aggressive and violent toward a member of the public, who the worst thing he did is give the guy the bird? Imagine how he acts if there's something more egregious that hurts his fragile ego. And then listen to this. If subversive groups can raise $100,000 to post bail for a protester destroying public and private property, surely we can show our appreciation to Trooper Spina's years of service. They are on the front line dealing with people such as this. A guy that gave him the bird. What he should have done, if he was honest, is show that video. If he really thought he was right and the driver was wrong, why didn't you show that video, which would still be there in the GoFundMe? The video that you just saw, but it's not. And now it gets even crazier. Check this out now. Watch this. Now, there is a no confidence vote that the Connecticut State Police have. And they do because they didn't like that the Governor, Ned Lamont, did the right thing and suspended him. I still didn't find anything to what happened. What was the outcome? I haven't found it yet. So if you find anything, let me know. I want to do an update here. So this is what the state police said, that we will fight back when treated with disrespect. Connecticut State Police vote no confidence in Lamont. Was that driver, Mr. Jet, treated with respect? And he didn't fight back. If he did, he would have been major handcuffed, tased, possibly unalived. So let's see what else they say here. Hundreds of Connecticut state troopers voted that they have no confidence in the leadership of Governor Ned Lamont, according to the letter from the state police union's leadership. The vote produced similar results of no confidence in Commissioner James C. Ravella of the Department of Emergency Services, the state agency that oversees the force, and Lieutenant Colonel John Eckersley. And yes, Trooper Matthew Spina used force, oversees the force, the unjustified use of force. Eckersley oversees the department's field operations. Let me move this over a little bit for you here. When political appointees fail to make the safety of our members and the public their top priority, did they make the public safe? Did Trooper Matthew Spina make the public safe? I have a no confidence vote in the Connecticut state troopers who didn't immediately condemn the actions of Trooper Matthew Spina after they saw this video. When political appointees fail to make the safety of our members and the public their top priority, fail to preserve the history of the state police. What's that mean? Is it a history of violence? And I know there are some Connecticut state police that do the right thing. I know that. I've talked to some. And they need to condemn when the bad cops do things. Otherwise, they become bad cops as well. Their silence is complicity and support. It says here, then we cannot in good conscience support them. Union President John Castelline wrote in a letter Tuesday. We are troopers and we will fight back when we are treated with disrespect. What about the public? Can the public fight back when they are treated with disrespect? The governor's office did not immediately respond to an email seeking comment. Ravella's office and Eckersley also did not respond immediately to a comment. So a little bit of extra for you. By the way, isn't the sunset behind me beautiful? And this is real.
Okay, guys, so we're going to cut it there. There's another 5 minutes. If you want to listen to him talk, you may do so. I'm going to cut it off here because there's not a whole lot more in there as far as content. Like I said, if you want to see the original, you may do so. Information is down below. Guys, you got to remember, you have to take and video your interactions with police or your public officials. They can't tell the truth. They don't know what the truth is. They make it up as they go. They make up laws and rules and regulations, on their own whims. And it's just, it's too bad. All right. You have two Kentucky state troopers who are completely and totally off the reservation, that have no concept of reality, that should no longer be a state trooper, and the state troopers union and the rest of the scumbag troopers that are not upholding their commitment to the United States Constitution, which they took an oath to become a trooper. And they're just as bad as Fahey is. So, guys, let me know what you think in the comments, and we'll talk to you again on the next one. Thank you, and be safe.